Just a few days ago, there was an arrest made of a man in California who is a Chinese national, is here illegally on an expired student visa, and was engaged in shipping guns, ammo, and an undisclosed item that's referred to as advanced military equipment. Not sure what that is. It's not disclosed. I even looked at the ATF file. In their documentation, it's not disclosed. But what is disclosed is that this man had been shipping guns and ammo and other military items to China, which is then being shipped directly to North Korea. So ultimately, he is arming the North Koreans with American guns and ammo. Now, there's so many questions that revolve around this. Number one, how did an illegal immigrant get a hold of so much guns and ammo? So for example, this last shipment that was stopped had 50,000 rounds of 9mm ammo in it and an undisclosed number of guns. This is just the latest shipment. This one was blocked. Other shipments were not blocked. So really, the big questions I have is, number one, if you're gonna try to get a hold of guns and ammo, California's probably not the best state to do that in. But how did he get them? Like, how did he get a hold of these? Because he couldn't have passed a background check, that's for sure. Now, also what we've seen as far as just guns and ammo being illegally imported and exported in and out of the United States is that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of rounds have been illegally imported into the United States over the Mexican border along with guns. And we've made videos about that. Like, what's that about? Like, why would you import guns into the US? Because guns are very easy to access in the US. And the only answer is they would be going to people who cannot buy them themselves. Certain people that are already determined. And this guy could somebody like this guy fits that description. Here's somebody who they're in America, they can't get their guns themselves. So somehow they're accessing hundreds of thousands of rounds of ammo and a bunch of guns and other military equipment, and they're able to access them here in the United States, hide them in shipping containers, and ship them to North Korea via China. Now, certainly this isn't the only guy doing it as well. Maybe he is. My guess is he is not. But really, I think for me, the biggest question mark is, where did he get these guns and this ammo? Like, how did he get a hold of them? He certainly cannot pass a background check. And so far, there's only been one arrest made in this particular case. So there you go, just letting you know, people illegally shipping guns and ammo from the US to North Korea via China, and they're arming the North Koreans. Any thoughts or insight on any of that, definitely put it below, especially if you have any insight. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, love guns.